How you doing, Coil? Just a test, buddy. Just a stream test. Can you hear me okay? Hang on, I think I got an echo. Hang on a sec. Yeah, just trying to get rid of frame drops. Skip frames, so I'm just outside of Sofia. I'm going to do a few flights in and just check. I'll probably be on, if I can get this right, yeah, then I'll be on. You're all good anyway. Yeah, nice one. I'm going to be on most of the day because I haven't played all through the week. So I like to do, a couple of hours streaming, but unless I can get these settings right, it's a waste of time. So I was getting a lot of skip frames and everything last time, but I think it was just down to my PC overloading the monitor. So if I can get a couple of landings in here and everything, fingers crossed everything's looks okay, then I might attempt it a bit later. So I'll just have to see how it goes on. It's quite hard because I haven't got a second monitor coil, so all I'm doing is I'm just having a quick look on my phone. I've got it running on my phone, which is a bit hard to tell, but unless I sit and watch the footage back. So I thought I'll just have 10 15 minutes test. Just see if I can get it right. Yeah, it's... we've got like not a rush job, but we've got like we're building a car transporter at work. Well, 2. And we got to try and get them finished by, I think it's the end of March. So obviously we have to build them from scratch. There's only a few of us there, so it's hard work. And I have all intentions of coming on every time I come home from work, but I don't know if you're the same. By the time I've had something to eat and sit in the warm for an hour or so after being in a unit all day where it can be cold, I don't feel like coming on sometimes, and I won't fly or play if I'm tired, because I don't get ratty, but you make loads of mistakes, don't you, and you keep crashing the helicopter and stuff. Hey Mr. Potter, I'm all good. I did message the other Gaz, Mr. Potter, earlier, but I don't know if he did a late one last night, but I haven't had anything back off him. But yeah, I might be on a bit of BF4 later if I can get this sorted out. Hope you're all good anyway. Haven't seen you on here for a while. I'm just doing a test. I was just talking to my mate Kyle. Just doing a test. Just flying about, just trying to get the stream back up and running properly and nice and smooth. Because obviously I changed resolution on the monitor. So you don't see many people like streaming in ultra wide content because a lot of people don't like it because of the black bars. So but there's not a lot I can do about it. It's I can't really change to 16:9 ratio because it just it screws with the screen too much and it looks horrible. Yeah. He was on till 6. Yeah, he's a mad lad, isn't he? Alright. And then I bet he sleeps in on the settee. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love my gaming. But I did like nearly a 24-hour one a couple of weeks ago, and then it just knackers me up then for the rest of the weekend, and then by the time I get back to work, you know, I'm used to getting up at 5 o'clock. I end up all tired at work then, and I hate getting up for work if I'm really tired. Right, you're doing well anyway, bud. I said I don't know how long I'll be doing this for. I'm running let's have a look. I think I'm playing at 1440p, which obviously you know is 2K. But I'm downscaling it to 1080p 60. So obviously it's having to render it, but I've just made a few just little tweaks. I just tried to stream at the same resolution as what I'm playing in, but it wouldn't have it for some reason, so it's just down to settings and having the patience to do it. Some people are really lucky. I've got half decent internet, you know, more than enough to stream good footage. And if I was using a conventional, like say 27-inch monitor or something like that, it'd be a lot easier. But like an idiot, I prefer to play in ultra-wide. I prefer the gaming experience in ultra-wide. But I used to record my footage with shadow play. And then shadow play doesn't recognise the resolution I'm playing in, so it's screwed that up. I can't record no footage. And then OBS, which is my streaming software, it recognises the resolution, but it doesn't like to change the resolution. Obviously for YouTube's all 16:9 and I'm running 32:9. That's why you got black bars, which I don't know. Eventually I'm going to fill it in with a couple of webcams and stuff, but I just got to get the basics right at the moment. Well, let me land and see if I can catch up with the chat. I'm just basically messing about at the moment. I haven't flew all week. Let's have a look. Nice one. Right, hang on a second. Let me have a look on the map where I am. Do us a favour. Coil or for you, Mr. Potter. I'm going to go down to the next city. Well, no, next village or whatever on the map. Let's have a look. So I just want to see if you get any stutters or drop frames or anything like that, because my frame rate should come up now over what we got my monitor set at. So last time when I tested it last week, I got a lot of stuttering and all sorts, and it looked terrible. So I'll just do a bit of... So what am I up to? See, I'm up to like 185 FPS at the moment. That's what my cards are. My cards are doing 185 FPS, but my monitor's only set to 120. But last time I didn't have G-Sync turned on, where this time I have. So I'm just going to see if the G-Sync will cope with the extra, say, 60-65 frames, and I don't get no any screen tearing or anything, if that makes sense. Sounds a bit technical, but right, just find somewhere to land up here. Right, nearly there. I'll catch up with the chat in a minute, because if I look at the chat, I guarantee I'm going to end up in a tree or something. I should have flew a bit higher, to be fair. If I can get it to hold without no screen tearing, I'll be good to go. Maybe I'll have to smash a bit of multiplayer on then. Instead of just being a bit girly and flying around in the editor. Nobody shoots at you in the editor. Kyle, man. You're crazy. I was reading some of the ban applications in on the Code 4 gaming thing a bit earlier. I ended up waking up early, so I thought I'll go on Discord and have a look, and there's a few people. Well, you know yourself, there's always people being banned. But yeah. Fingers crossed, I've been okay playing on ARMA. I've been banned off Call of Duty a couple of times and banned off Xbox. If that counts for anything. I went in a Milsim server. It was a couple of years ago on Xbox. And they was doing some training, and a few of the lads who I play online with, we ended up there by accident in this Milsim server. And I was in the attack helicopter, and I had another one of the lads, he was the gunner, and he decided to shoot a few, so we got banned from the server. It didn't go down very well, but yeah, Mr. Potter, you're not really salty. You're a bit of a troll, but I need to have a look back at this footage in a second. I'm flying. Hang on, let me take a bit of altitude. Let's have a look. Does it look smooth, or does it look it don't look very smooth to me. Hang on, let me change the resolution on my phone. Just stick this thing down, hold on. I need to get a second monitor. Well, I got two monitors, but it's just too big. Hold on. It looks smooth, Cole. Yeah, nice one. See, obviously, when I'm watching on my screen, it looks smooth. But I just had a look, but my phone was only on, I think it was about, I think it was 360. I just changed it to 1080p output. When I used to stream before, when I was coming safe from the spawn and I was flying in, it was nice and smooth. But when I used to get actually into the AO and the what's the name used to drop, the frame rate, I used to get a lot of skip frames. It used to look terrible. Where now, for some reason, it seems to be the opposite. You know, when I'm say like in the city, it seems to be okay. I don't know, strange. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. I'm from United Kingdom. I live actually in the middle, right in the middle of the country, right in the middle of the UK. Just outside of the second city, which is Birmingham. Obviously, London's capital. I'm sure Birmingham is the second largest city, and I live just on the outskirts of there. Small place called Worcestershire. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it, Mr. Potter. Yeah, Birmingham. That's why I've got an horrible Brummy accent, because I've hung around and worked with too many people from Birmingham, so I sound like a Brummy, even though I'm not. I'm sure there's a few people that would disagree. My brother's a Brummy, but I'm not. He was born in two different places. He's a Brummy. Yeah. I might do some what's the name later anyway. That might make you laugh. Play some infantry on foot. I'm terrible at infantry. I'm quite good at well, I can say camping. I call it tactical, being tactical. It's I suppose it's another word for camping, isn't it? Well, let's get some proper landings in there. What time was Mr. Potter? What time was you up till then? You didn't do a crazy one, did you? Was he on with Evie and Scars? Gaz, is that why you stayed up? Oh yeah, breakfast sounds really good, Coyle. I don't usually eat breakfast, but Saturday I can always make an exception. What, you having nice? Is it, you know, like, because obviously, like, I know where you are, like, you're a lot up north, and yeah, do you have like a traditional Scottish breakfast, or you just throw anything together? Oh, that's cruel, man. That is cruel to Frog. He makes me laugh, Frog does. Weetabix. Oh, I got some Weetabix in the kitchen. Yeah, I like Weetabix. Has to be with cold milk, though. Alright, and Cole, yeah. Like it says, I had a look just in the, but there's only probably, when I looked, I think there's 14 or 16 players on EU number 3. So I'll wait till it populates a bit more. Probably like, I don't know, let's have a look what time it is. I don't know, probably a couple of hours, Coil, something like that. And then I'll be on. So if you're going to be on in a couple of hours or so, I'll catch up with you. And you can do some flying that Black Hawk about. And I can watch and learn. So, I'll catch up with you in a bit, Coil. a sec. Gaz texts you at 6 to say Frog had changed his clan tag. Yeah, okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, one-ish. Yeah, all right, I'm up for that then, yeah. I'll be on then. I'll speak to you in a bit then, mate. You take care. Enjoy your Weetabix. And, yeah. Have a few games later. Sounds good, call. Gold. When you say, Mr. Potter, when you say he's changed his tag, that's actual gold. That's his actual gamer tag name now. Is that what you mean, buddy? Yeah. Oh, his clan tag. Oh yeah. Well, I thought he joined the. Who was the other guys that he joined? Because he. I don't know if it was Gaz or Tall that said that he changed. He changed. Well, not changed. He joined another clan, hadn't he? I'm sure. I don't think it was gold. So is this the second time he's changed, or what? Oh, okay. I didn't know they had a server. I don't know if I've probably played on that one with you guys, but it doesn't gold. It's not a UK server, is it? Is it American? The only reason I mainly play on the blue side, my friend, is because I like to fly the little bird. This is the helicopter that I normally fly. So obviously on the red side, on the Russian side, there isn't any little bird. So the MH6 is the helicopter that I normally fly. If there was if there was an MH6 or a smaller helicopter on the other side, on the red side, I'd probably fly on that side. But yeah, it's mainly blue 4 that I have got a few Russian friends. I do go over sometimes and play some infantry on red 4 on the red side. But Reds usually win anyway. They're more organised than the blue side. Mr. Potter, that's terrible. I just don't know what to say to you. Trolling the poor guy. About time you got your PC sorted and then you can come and play on here with me. Play something different. I love Battlefield 4, but played too many hours on it. What you up today? What you up to today then? Mr. Potter, what you up to? You're playing later. You haven't got work obviously, have you? Otherwise you wouldn't be on here. You off all weekend? Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm really lucky that I've got both platforms, so I can pick and choose. I understand it's not always possible for a lot of people, so I do count myself as lucky. The situation with my PC, the only reason I ended up with it. But yeah, it all depends how much you're into gaming, isn't it? A lot of people just I'm not I'm not slagging any platform, whether it's PS, it's PlayStation, Xbox or PC. Most people enjoy games. I don't think it really matters what sort of platform you play on, as long as you enjoy yourself and have fun. Oh, okay, bud. You gotta go back to work. Oh, so are you actually at work? Okay. Yeah. I mentioned that the Reds win more often. What do I think is the reason for this? I think I've played on both sides, but I think on the red side, I think they're slightly more organised. They play more as a team, if that makes any sense. They play more as a team and they revive each other a lot more. A lot of players on Blue 4, on the blue side, once they've been once they've been killed, once they've been shot, they instantly respawn. Where if I've played on the red side and a lot of people are shot on the red side, they'll actually stay in the priority or the AO to be revived. So they always end up with many players, obviously, in the priority than what Blue 4 do. And I think sometimes, which it's just my opinion, I'm not saying it's right, but sometimes the blue side, once the Reds get 15, 20 points lead, a lot of players give up. A lot of players give up and automatically think that they've lost the match. You know, which is a shame, really. But I prefer the challenge of playing against the high ranked players that are on the red side. It's yeah, it's good. There are a lot of good. There are a lot of players on EU number 3. A lot of good players. So I'm always up for the challenge against playing against players that are a lot higher ranked than myself. Yeah, it's good fun. It can be a bit stressful sometimes. Yeah, and there's always something going on in the side chat, or there's always a few arguments. But yeah, I enjoy it. I like the blue side. Oh, okay then. I don't even know exactly. Obviously, you know what I do. I work in like, well, it's not a factory. I work in like a big unit. I do, Mr. Potter. Yeah, I'm just a raggedy ass welder. That's that's all I do. I've done it for over 20 years. My brother does the same. It's just my brother's all he's got all the fancy certificates and qualifications, where I haven't. But yeah, because I don't think you've ever mentioned. I mean, that's if you want to tell me. Like, I don't know exactly what you do as a job. I really don't. I know you know when we speak, you say, "Oh, I'm off to work," and you got to get up early and stuff like that. But I don't know what you do. I don't even know what Tool does either. I know Gaz. I know what Gaz does, like, but I don't know what Tool does. Oh, nice one. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Surveyor. But you know when you do the surveying or anything like that, do you ever use the drones, or is that like a different part? Because obviously I'm a bit illiterate when it comes to, like, I've got a rough idea what a surveyor is, but you know, like drones and stuff, like for footage, aerial footage. Do you ever use anything like that? And my other friend, a quick question to you as well. Why do you think that the blue side always lose? I'll ask you the same question as like what you just asked me. Because a lot of people think that the weapons, a lot of stuff is overpowered on the red side, but I don't know. I don't think it is. I disagree. I think it's just down to the way people play. But I don't know. Whoa. I don't know if I'd like to. Obviously, I can't work from home, but I don't know if I'd like to be fair. I think once I get up and I'm off and gone to work, that's it. I suppose that the way times are now with COVID and everything, you know, working from home is a good thing. At least a lot more people are staying safe, aren't they? Oh yeah. I got a few drones. I have. I think I've told you. Yeah. I don't know if it's three or four. I'm sure it's 3 or 4 drones. And then I got a squadron of I'll call it a squadron of RC helicopters. I think with the drones and the RC helicopters, I think I've got, I don't know, it's 14 or something like that. 14 different ones. I didn't take them out in 2020 because of all the lockdown. Normally, normally I take them out for a bit. Yeah, that'd be the same. I'd be exactly the same. I didn't go to work on Monday. I'm sure it's Monday. We had a lot of snow, and all the road was blocked. But I didn't. I was tired for some reason, so I didn't play any Xbox or anything on PC or anything. I just lazed about for the day. I thought my boss might have come and picked us up because he's got like 4x4, but he didn't. So both of us, me and my brother, we both stayed at home. We didn't do anything at all. I had a lazy day. I watched a couple of films. That was it. I've got, hang on, let's have a look. I'm sure I've got 3. The smallest one fits in the palm of your hand. The smallest drone I've got fits in the palm of your hand. And I take it to work and I fly it up and down in the workshop and, you know, stuff like that. I can't remember, I think it was about 40 or 50 quid, something like that. And then I've got one a bit bigger, obviously with the camera and everything on. That's probably like, I don't know, probably 12-inch square. And then I've got a proper top of the range aerial photography drone with a 4K camera on and everything. Cost me a fortune. That's a DJI drone. It's called an Inspire, but I've got like a limited edition black carbon version. You know, that can fly. I don't know. It's got all the fancy gadgets on. You know, returns to home and auto hover. It runs off GPS and all the normal things that drones do. I took it over and filmed a load of aerial footage for my dad. My dad, when he was younger, he used to work for Rover. You know, well, it used to be called Leyland then, or Austin Rover, British Leyland. He used to work for them, and they knocked a lot of it down. So they built houses, and you know, there's a leisure park and stuff like that. And yet, obviously, my dad's getting on now. So what I did is, I took I took the drone and I did a load of aerial photography and recording for him. It does video footage and everything. I made him a video, like, so he could see the way they developed it. I think that because in the UK we've got a limit. I think it's 400 feet. We're not allowed to go above 400 feet. They've just changed all the rules and the regs. Obviously, I'm a registered drone pilot and stuff. We've got a license and, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, because I got there's a big field out the back where I live. Well, it's just fields. So sometimes I go over there. The drones are good. The drones are quite easy to fly. You know what I mean? Unless you're really stupid with them and, like, you know what I mean? They're all right. They're quite easy. The RC helicopters, on the other hand, are they're a different story. Yeah, I'll hold my hands up. I smashed one up over the field over by us. I think it was about a couple of years ago. It's about 400 quid. I think 450 quid. But I've got a big you know, when we play Battlefield 4 and we get in the attack helicopter, the Viper. We get in the Viper helicopter, you know, with the gunner in the front. I've got one of them RC helicopters. It's about, I don't know, it's got to be nearly 5 foot in length. It started off as a Cobra. Originally it was a Cobra helicopter, and then what I did, I converted it. It's got a 5-blade head on it, and it's fully camouflaged, you know, with the gunners and all that lot. What I'll do is I'll take a picture of it and I'll send it to you. I got that. And then what I'm flying now, you know, the little bird that I'm flying now, the MH6, I've got one of them as well. That's got 5-blade head on it also. Yeah, that's quite cool. But that started off as a MD500, which is like a UK, I'm sure it's a UK version of what we got over here, because I couldn't get the fuselage for it. So I'm in the process of I managed to track a front canopy down for it from Germany. So that took a couple of weeks to get here. But it's exactly the same as what I'm flying now. 5 blades, tail's the same. I did actually fly that last year. I just took it to work and flew it. But yeah, no, it's all good. You know what I'm like? I'm not obsessed. I just like stuff that flies. Yeah, it's yeah, it's good. But yeah, I got a load. I think the biggest one I've got is I've got a thing called It's made by a company called Align. Anybody that knows anything about RC helicopters, most of my helicopters are made by Align. So I've got what have I got? I've got 3 450 size helicopters, T-Rex 450s. I've got a T-Rex 500 and this 750. I haven't got no nitro stuff. It's all electric light. But yeah, they're cool. I think I've been flying them now for probably, I don't know, it's got to be about 5 years. No, it's longer than that. Probably about 7, 8 years. But at least I know if I crash this helicopter, within a few seconds, it's up and running again. You crash one of them RC helicopters, yeah, it's expensive. I've learned my lesson plenty of times. But unless you push, you don't learn, do you? There's nothing, you know, I'm not afraid of crashing anything. That's how you learn. Yeah. Oh, because I haven't got WhatsApp, have I, on my phone? So obviously I can't join your group or whatever. So I'm sure. Well, what I can do, because I haven't got your phone number, have I? What I can do is I'll send a picture. I'll send a picture of my attack helicopter. I'll send it to Gaz, and I'll ask him to put it on the put it on your WhatsApp group or something, so you can see it. Oh yeah, that's good news then. Yeah, nice, mate. I'll probably end it in a minute then. Make a note of the settings. It might all change slightly once I do multiplayer, but I'll watch it back before I delete it, because I'll probably delete it off YouTube, because it's only a test. Yeah, I did. It's a shame I can't. I suppose if I messed with it enough, I might just about get away with streaming it a bit better resolution. But you know yourself, most people that watch streams are on. They watch on the phone, don't they? They watch on a mobile device, tablet or something like that. The only thing is, it's just a shame I can't get rid of the you know, the black bars top and bottom. I've scoured the internet to try and find some sort of way of doing it, but you can't. Like I said, I can change the resolution, but it just looks horrible. This is where, when I'm flying now back into this city here, this is one of the maps that we play on, so I'm just flying backwards and forwards as if I was going from the spawn. Oh, I just took my main rotor out. Oh well. You're on a tablet. Oh, that's not good. Look at that. Lost my main rotor now. It's in this guy. Sitting in here. Look. You don't usually say a lot, to be fair. Look like heavy. Hang on, let's let's what you call it. Let me restart it. Oh, I'm back in there. No, unfortunately not, my friend. I'm not a pilot in real life, as much as I'd like to be. I'm enthusiastic about helicopters and stuff that flies, but I'm not a pilot in real life. I'm just I work in a factory. I'm a welder by trade, and I just work in a factory by day, and then fly helicopters by night. So yeah, it's all good. Hey, how you doing, Lee? Oh, I've just seen you pop up on the chat. You're good, my friend. You, the missus, and the kids and everything are staying all safe. Good to see you, buddy. I'm just test streaming, Lee. That's all I'm doing. Changed my monitor, mate. So I'm just trying to get everything back to normal. It screwed with my settings. That's why I haven't streamed for a while. I just haven't had the time to like get into it. So hopefully if it stays smooth, everything's okay, I'll check it after. And I'll be back into EU number 3 streaming. Great time you got back on PC, mate. Yeah, he's all good. He's all good. I don't know. I know he's up because I've heard him out and about, Lee. But yeah, he's all good. He put in his order for his Yaris. So he's got you know the Yaris he's after, you know, the rally one, the GR. He's put in his deposit, so it's on order now. He's just got to wait for him to build it. So I don't know when it's going to arrive. I don't know if it's I don't know, I'll have to ask him. I'm sure it's June or July, something like that. June or July. You remember this, Watson, don't you? You recognise this where I'm flying around. I'm flying in and out of Sophia. Okay, yeah, Mr. Potter. I don't know if you'll be on later. I guess he wasn't sure. If you're on later, I'll pop onto Xbox and have a few games. If not, it'll probably be tomorrow. I'll catch up with you either today or tomorrow. So, yeah. Cheers for stopping by. I appreciate it, buddy. Good to see you as always. And we'll have a chat. Like I said, either today or tomorrow, mate. We can have a what you call it then. We can have a good chat about drones and RC aircraft and all the normal stuff that geeks like to do. Yeah, okay then. Yeah, alright then. Yeah, sound. Well, I'm going to do a couple of hours this afternoon, so I'll probably be on, I don't know, round about 4 or 5-ish. Is that any good to you? 4 or 5? Will you be about then? I've just crashed. That's not good. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I don't mind answering questions. I mean, it's always nice to make new friends. Yeah. It's. I'm just. There's no. It's just down to practice, my friend. That's all it is. I've just started streaming, a few practice sessions. As you can see, they don't always go to plan. But the more you practice, obviously, the better you get at things. But yeah, nice one. Thanks. I've just missed the question, Lee. What was the question about work? Say it again, bud, if you don't mind. Let me have. Oh, hang on a sec. Let me scroll down. Let me have a look and go. Yeah, so I'll just read your question. Yeah, I'm at work. I am. There's only a couple of us there. Everybody's off. They are. You know what I mean? There's no Mario or anything like that. Like the drivers, everything's on lockdown. So yeah. It's just let me restart this. But this works quiet. I think there's a few more companies that have gone under and stuff. It's bad. What have you been doing? What have you been doing with yourself? Anything? Nothing. You should get onto him, Lee. Find out what's going on. Not really told a lot, to be fair. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. You have loads of snow by you last week? We had a load by us. All the road was blocked and everything. Nothing come up and down, we were snowed in. Oh, here's a question for you. Have you still got your Mini? Still got it? What was the what's it call it, Lee? If you're still there, what was the Xbox that you ended up with? I remember last time we spoke, you said you got another one, hadn't you? You got another Xbox. Is it one of the new ones? Right, Lee, I don't know if you're still there, bud, but I'm going to shoot off. I was only popping on for, I think it was about 10 minutes just to do a test. I don't know how long I've been on there. I think I've been on for about an hour or something like that. So I might be streaming some RHS a bit later this afternoon. I don't know, maybe in a couple of hours or something. So if you're about, yeah, pop by. You know, what's the name, like, watch a bit of gameplay or something. So, yeah. It's good to hear from you anyway. Like I said, give him a ring, find out what's going on, chase it up. All right. Get a few answers. Right then. Whoever else is watching, cheers. I'll probably see you soon. And, yeah, nice one, Lee. Take care, bud. See you soon.